Okay, right now I'm going to show you the process involved with making the wheels for your alligator. Okay, right here I have a template, which is the pattern for the wheel, and you can see on the template it says that the diameter of the wheel is 2 3/8 of an inch. Okay, you're going to take a pair of scissors and you're going to cut out a pattern for yourself. Try to leave the black line there. Okay. So you'll notice I did not cut the black line off. Okay? You're going to be given blocks that look like this. Okay? This is the material that you'll be given to make the wheels out of. So you're going to take one of these blocks and you're going to take the pattern using this adhesive here, rubber cement, very, very light coat. Very, very light coat. You only need this for a short time to stick. So take this, and what I want you to do is I want you to line up the lower left corner of the pattern with the lower left corner of the block. And once you get it in place, just press it down. Okay? That's it. Make sure you cover the rubber cement back up. And the nice thing about this glue is it doesn't take very long to set. It's already set. So then we walk over to the drill press. So let's go over to the drill press. Over here I have a fixture set up. And this fixture is going to allow us to set a piece of material at a 90-degree angle. And the distance from that 90-degree angle to the drill bit, I had set it up so that it's equal to the distance from that corner to the center of that wheel. Does everyone see that? Mm-hmm. Okay. So all you need to do is make sure that you've glued that pattern in the lower left-hand corner of the block. Set it into the fixture so that it's lined up with the drill bit, if I may. Get this plugged in. Nice. The only thing you need to do is hold the block in place with one hand as you bring the drill bit down through the material. Okay? I have the table already set to the right height so the drill bit will go all the way through the material. Turn it on. Shut it off. Before you reach in, let the bit come to a complete stop. Okay, you'll notice that the hole is in the center. Okay? Now, the next thing we need to do is use the bandsaw. So follow me. The bandsaw is a tool that is going to demand your respect because it could be a potentially dangerous tool. We do not normally let sixth graders use this tool, but with the use of this fixture that I've created, it makes it safer. Okay? So what we have here is a fixture with two handles, and these handles are meant for each of your hands. And if you hold on to both of them, then you can't get yourself into trouble, that your hands aren't going to go somewhere where they shouldn't be. So as long as you hold on to these two handles when the machine's running, you have nothing to worry about. Okay, and you'll see that there's a channel on the back of this fixture, and the channel fits right into this groove on the table here. So when this is inside that groove, and you move forward, eventually this stop plate here is going to strike this surface here. So you can only go in so far until that hits. That's when you stop. And you can pull it back. Okay? So you're going to be turning the machine on, you're going to be making a cut, you're going to be turning the machine off. Understood? Okay, let's see how we're going to set this up. You have your pattern here. You'll notice that there are crosshairs inside that circle. 4 points. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to place your square onto this peg with the hole. Okay? And this arrow that you see here is going to line up with that crosshair. Okay? So we're going to line that up with the crosshair. This green lever here comes down. You're going to push this fairly hard until you hear it snap in place. Ready? Snaps in place. This is now not going to move. Okay? So what this is going to do is it's going to bring this forward and it's going to cut that corner of the wood right off. Okay? So watch me. Turn it on. Hands on the fixture. Shut it off. Unlock this. Lift it off. Turn it. Set it back down. Next line. Lock it in place. If that happens, call me over. Shut the machine off. Out, rotate. Next crosshair line lines up with the arrow. Lock it down. Turn the machine on. Remove it, rotate, put it down. Lock it in place. Turn the machine on. Shut it off. There's two more things I'd like you to do on here. Instead of having to sand that material off, this material off, we're going to try to take some of that off with this machine. Okay, so what you should do is line that up with the edge of the wood. Okay, if you line it up with this arrow here, it should do the job. As long as that's parallel to the edge of the wood, you'll get that. Okay, set that off. Do the same thing to this side here. You'll notice I'm not moving through the blade very fast. Let the blade do the cutting. Once you're done with that step, you need to make this round. It's still not round, okay? It looks like a stop sign. So we need to take this over to the belt sander. Follow me. Now, when using the belt sander, you're going to need to make sure that the vacuum cleaner is turned on first. If the vacuum cleaner is turned on, you won't produce any dust. One thing I want to talk about before I start this is, with the belt sander, you're going to want to make sure that you leave the material on the table. And as you're using this, you're going to need your hands on both sides. So you're going to be able to maneuver the wood around with the blade. Keep it moving. Don't ever leave it in one spot because you're going to end up with a flat tire. Okay, you're going to end up with a flat spot on your wheel. So you want to keep it moving, and what you want to do is you want to keep an eye on this black circle. You want to leave the black line from the circle. Do not sand it off. Does everyone hear that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do not sand that circle line off. Notice you could just see the black line left there. It's important because that's your only guide of telling you where you are. How many of these you're going to need? 4. 4 of them. Good job.